Hi. So my name is Uthara, and this is my partner Catherine, and we visited the Palomar Mountain and Observatory this past October. There was a recent forest fire in this observatory in the Kootka Forest, and it covered about like 200 acres of the forest, and it burned down a pretty big portion in July. So it was pretty recent, but we couldn't see that many traces of it except for some dead pine needles and pine trees that were kind of on the forest floor.
So the overall health of our forest was pretty great. There were a couple of dead pine trees, and the paths and trails that we were walking on were pretty littered with dead pine needles and everything. But overall, the forest was pretty great. It didn't seem to be too dry. The day that we were there, though, it was really foggy. As you can see in some of our photos, the visibility was pretty terrible because there was so much fog, and it was just a nice day overall.
Yeah.
Really.
It was pretty rainy that day, but there was some dry grasses kind of out in the front near the observatory. But it is a preserved forest. It's like there's not much deforestation happens by humans at that area because it's kind of conserved by the people running the observatory, and there aren't that many people on the mountain itself. But I would say forest fires is the main cause of deforestation in Palomar, at least.
Forest fires are probably still pretty big. Troublesome for the area up there, for really most of California, because it's pretty dry, and we've got this drought going on. So,
and they don't have that many like good fire resistant trees evolved yet in that area, so that kind of makes it harder. We really enjoyed our forest. It was nice to see.
And when we checked on Global Forest Watch, we looked in the area to see if there was any forest gain or tree gain, and unfortunately the only thing that we could see on Global Forest Watch was that there was forest tree loss.
There's some recent just actually on the mountain, but around it in the forest, for the most part it was pretty much forest loss.
And it was pretty evident in the sense that in some of our photos you can see that there's fields where there's just grasses and shrubs, and there's no big towering trees growing like there are in some of the other areas. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.